Alright, here we go. Let's get straight to it. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't seen nothing, bro. Literally, bro. I swear to God, bro. Oh, hey, if I'm lying, I'm down, bro. I just walked in the house. Still got my bag right here, bro. Just walked in the house. I just got back from my Sunday morning hoop session. You know what I'm saying? So I stayed off social media, all my notifications off on all my apps, whatever. Stayed off social media. Cause I knew as soon as I get on Instagram, that shit was gonna pop up. So I knew the select show was at 11. So I ain't seen nothing. I wanted that element of surprise, you know what I'm saying, that you get to see when you watching it for the first time, so I could come react to this shit, man. Cause, hey, boy, I'm telling y'all, bro, this the last year of the 14 playoffs, and this easily like probably one of the hardest decisions they done had to make as a committee, bro. Cause it's at least 5 teams that could be in. Real talk. Now look, I'm gonna give y'all my four before I see the four. My four, I got Michigan 1. Washington 2, Texas 3, Alabama 4. I feel like Florida State, great year, 13-0. I hear everybody talking about they 13-0. You got it, Power 5, you got to put them in. For one, ACC, weak ass conference, weakest conference out of all the Power 5 conferences this year, by far. Louisville just lost to Kentucky. That's not a great win. They just lost to Kentucky, bro. That shit easy dub, and they barely beat them. And Louisville just had a bad quarterback. They literally just couldn't score the ball. Florida State couldn't either. Defense played amazing. Okay, playoff defense for sure. But they not going to be able to score no points against Michigan, Texas, Alabama, even Georgia if they was to get in. Even though I think it's going to be hard for them to get in. Washington, they wouldn't score no points, bro. There's no point in having Florida State in. Hey, congratulations, 13-0. Y'all going to get a New Year's 6 bowl and end y'all season like that, bro. But, Georgia, it's a possibility. Georgia, bro, y'all got to think about it. They won 29 games in a row. It's the number 1 team. It's hard. It's going to be hard to out of the playoffs, and it's your only loss. Think about it last year. TCU, undefeated. Lost in their conference championship game, still got in. Y'all got to think about that kind of shit, bro. Georgia lost and they go undefeated, run they whole schedule, and then get punished for losing in an extra conference championship game. Y'all got to think about this kind of shit, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. Georgia still got a shot at getting in, bro. I would not be shocked if Georgia got in. Like, I would not be shocked. But who is that leave out? Because Alabama beat them, so you got to put Bama in, right? But then they saying if you put Bama in, you got to put Texas in, right? That's what I'm saying. This the hardest decision the committee then had to make by far, bro. If we could do an emergency 6 teams or 18 playoff, bro, that would be crazy. But obviously we can't, man. So this, and you know what the fucked up part I'll be thinking about? Next year when it's 12 teams, it's probably not even going to be 12 teams that's worth getting in. Like, last year it wasn't even 4 teams that was worth getting in. So, well, yeah, it was. Because obviously Ohio State got in. That's the 4th seed. And we deserved that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it was a much easier choice. Last year it was like, all right, these the only 4 teams. There wasn't no extra teams. This year so many teams. Like, hey, man, but no further, no more waiting, man. Let's get into it. Let's see what happens.
We're about to unveil who will be in the college football
playoff. I'm tweaking, y'all. I can't even hear nothing. I ain't gonna lie. Damn, I hope hope y'all can hear. Mike was on this whole time.
Graphics machine, and we're about to unveil who will be in the college football playoffs for the 2023 season. It is presented by AT&T. The final rankings from the selection committee, the number 1 team in the country is
Michigan.
We're seeing these when you do,
and
it's
Michigan. Okay, here we go.
Because Washington has a couple more wins against the top 25 that maybe
2 got to be Washington. I think top 2 is easy. 2 got to be Washington, right?
We assume we'll go to the Rose Bowl. The semifinals are in the
Rose Bowl this year. That's tough.
Bowl on New Year's Day, the perfect setting for the semifinals.
I'm a Rose Bowl and Sugar Bowl, the best 2 spots.
For the 3rd straight year, they're 13-0. There's Jim Harbaugh. Who's got it better than you, Jimmy?
I'm a Buckeyes fan, man. It's kind of hurt to see. They number 1. Damn, bro. Tissue. They number 1 in the country, bro.
I don't see any whole milk there, just orange juice. Diet Coke. Who's number 2? We assume it will be the Washington Huskies. And it is indeed.
All right, this when it get fun. 3 and 4. This when it get fun, boy. I better tell who they gonna put at 4 just on who they put on 3.
And
I promise you.
Absolutely made a statement, and they're going to the playoff for the first time.
If Florida State in, they're gonna be 3. Cause they were just 4, they gonna move up spot. If Florida State in, they 3. So we finna find out right now. If Florida State in, they 3.
Yeah, I think to the point where people assume
Florida State not gonna, if they don't, if Florida State don't beat 3, they not in. Florida State not 3, they not in.
The field and started that game, set the tone, and it never looked back from there.
And to me, the physicality
right, here we go.
the Huskies dominated. You thought Oregon was going to be the more physical team. Washington controlled the line of scrimmage and won the game.
Okay, now remember how the committee does this. You have 6 teams in a group, then you rank them, and the top 3 are taken off the board then, and then they repeat the process. So when the rankings, the final time they went through the group phase, here's the 3rd team that was taken off and put on the board. Who's number 3?
All right, here we go. Alabama got to be 4 then. They moved up 4 spots. Alabama's 4. Alabama's 4.
For the first time since 2009, and
Alabama's 4
for the first time. Longhorns really haven't even been close to making the playoff, and here they are, final year of the 14 field.
Hey, I rock with UT. If I had to pick a second team other than Ohio State, it's UT, bro. I lived in Austin for a year, man. They showed love. I love Austin, man. I rock with UT, bro. Love seeing that.
That's going to be somewhat of an advantage from a crowd standpoint for Texas, one would think, if that is indeed how the semifinals are matched up. And the
Washington versus Texas going to be a game, boy. In Michigan, bro, think about the programs that's in it, like the history of these programs, too.
One spot
Michigan,
left.
Texas,
You've got
Bama.
4 teams with resumes.
Bama?
Texas now has made it into the field. Let's have a look at these.
Here they go with this bullshit, bro.
3 teams, 1.
First of all, let's talk about this for a second, because this is what a lot of people were saying, bro. I was getting into some back and forth on Instagram in the comment section with some people, bro. They talking about what people talking about Florida State should be in. Florida State, look at their best wins. Louisville is your second best win, bro. Louisville. That's not probably shouldn't even be top 20 with the last season rankings or whatever, bro. Like Louisville is your second best win. Alabama's 3rd best win. They didn't even put Alabama's 3rd best win in the picture, and that's LSU, which is Florida State's best win. Come on, bro. I'm putting Alabama and Georgia over Florida State. I'm putting Alabama and Georgia over Florida State if Jordan Travis was healthy. I don't give a damn. Actually, but you know, if Jordan Travis was healthy and they was 13-0, easily you got to put Florida State in, no questions. But I'm just saying, either way, I think Bama and Georgia still would have been better teams if Jordan Travis was healthy. But they're for sure better teams if they don't have with a backup quarterback for Florida State. Hey, boy, let's get to it, but I ain't.
One spot. Alabama, Georgia, Florida State.
Bama literally their only loss is to
another
team in the playoffs.
Alabama should be at 4.
Alabama should be at 4.
The injuries to Florida State is just, you can't avoid it. It's nothing against what they accomplished. Obviously, what they accomplished is extraordinary, to be undefeated, be an ACC champion. But that injury to Jordan Travis is part of what the committee takes into consideration. If you're looking at Alabama versus Florida State, under the current team and roster, it'd be very, very hard to imagine Alabama not being there at 4.
Thank you.
We go back to the rankings in the unveil. Let's look now at number 6 and see who's been eliminated.
God, here they
the final
go,
decision
bro.
came down to. Who's number 6?
This is going to tell us everything, though, if it's Florida State.
The Georgia Bulldogs. So after consecutive national championships,
damn, they dropped all the way to 6?
In the playoff, and this is
I thought Georgia would have been
the
5.
first time
I ain't going to lie.
that the team that was number 1 in the penultimate rankings has fallen.
This tells us everything we need to know. If Georgia fell 5 spots to 6, Florida State's 5, Bama's 4.
Completely out
tells us everything
of the
we need to know.
college football playoff field. So this leaves us with the decision that everyone thought we would end up
This
having.
tells us everything we need to know.
Florida State or Alabama. 1 spot. Whoever's 4 plays Michigan. Number 5, heartbroken. Who's number 4?
Finally, bro, they got it right. They got it right.
So we have
Thank you,
another
Jesus, bro.
unprecedented situation as Florida State winds up at number 5, and Florida State.
And Florida State, Georgia probably going to end up playing each other in a New Year's Six Bowl, and Georgia's going to kill them.
is the first undefeated champion from a Power 5 conference.
But it was the only right decision. Thank you, Jesus, bro. Oh my God, the committee saved America, bro. I swear to God, they saved America, bro. I would not have watched Florida State versus Michigan. Promise you, it would have been literally Michigan versus Iowa all over again, bro. Florida State might not have scored, just like Iowa just didn't score on Michigan, bro. Like, shit would have been a waste of time. Thank you. Finally, some humans that think smartly. Like, thank you, Jesus. And think about the TV ratings that's gonna be from this last 14 playoff. TV ratings finna be out the roof. Michigan, Bama, those programs playing each other. Washington, Texas, and then you got every region of the country, bro. Michigan, Midwest, Washington, out west, Texas, South, Bama, like Southeast, like, bro, you got every region of the country covered, bro. It's gonna be good.
Shocked.
I'm excited.
Without Florida State
it's gonna be good, boy.
The last couple weeks, they just have dropped off considerably at quarterback. And
unfortunately for Florida State, bro, amazing year.
They did everything
shit happened, bro.
you could possibly ask them to do, and here they are on the outside looking in. A lot of people will have big issues
life
with
ain't
this.
fair, bro. Niggas,
why do we play the game?
Everybody talking about Florida State should get in. Everybody talking about Florida State should get in just because they 13-0, bro. They not the same team they was when they went undefeated the whole year with their backup quarterback, bro. Life ain't fair, bro. Oh well.
A team that's undefeated
Life's
did
not fair,
everything asked
Come
of
on.
them to punch their ticket, but the committee actually
It's
did.
not most deserving. It's the four best teams.
About for the last 10 years.
Four best
Forever
teams.
it's been, well, you know, it's kind of the most easy to justify. Well, this team has 0 losses. This team has 1 loss. So therefore, the 0-loss team should be ahead of the 1-loss team. This is the head-to-head. They took everything into account. They took a step back. They acknowledged injury, which they've talked about in the past. And they put in the 4 best teams.
Thank you.
And that is not an easy thing to do. So I want to tip my
Yes,
cap
it
to the
is.
committee, because that is a
talking
difficult
about.
decision
Yes,
to
it
make.
is.
And they think
Well, I
they
would have made
probably
this
went with the
decision.
thing that was
Well, I would have made
less
this decision
popular
in
than it would
10
have been if
minutes
they'd just
before
gone with the
last night.
undefeated Power 5
What are you
team.
Well,
talking
I'm going to
about?
completely
Come on, bro.
disagree with you. To me, this is a travesty to the sport. Because
This big black motherfucker milk dud head ass nigga, bro. Come on, bro.
On the field and we
Your
play
ass
the
off
game.
TV.
And regardless of whether it looks good at the
Milk
quarterback
dud
position,
head ass,
regardless
boy.
whether we win with offense, whether we win with defense, the name of the game is to win. And that's a reason never before has this not been done.
I promise you, bro. If you put Bama and Florida State, if they did a play-in game and it was Bama versus Florida State, I promise you he not putting $100,000 on Florida State to win. I promise you that. I put $100,000 on Bama to win. Florida State and Alabama had to play a play-in game, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, you niggas just on TV talking. Get your ass off TV, man.
And not getting into the playoff. So I
Milk dud
understand
head
we
ass
want
nigga,
to look at
bud.
style.
He's on TV talking.
Who are we going to get for the best
Shut
matchups?
up.
But that's not what this is about. This is about understanding to get the 4
This
best
ain't
teams.
just the best matchup. It's the 4 best teams. Exactly. Florida State's not one of the 4
team has
best
a
teams
loss,
right now.
And that's Alabama. One team doesn't in Florida State. And the fact that this committee could take a Power 5 conference champion that's undefeated. Those kids have went out there and busted their behind and not get into the playoff based on the eye
Boy,
test.
ain't no way. Yeah, in the video, thank you. ESPN cut his ass off. Oh, bro, that the trick. He tweaking, boy. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, finally, the committee got it right after 10 years of 4 teams. They finally got it right. That's how you go out. They finally got it right. Hey, boy, I can't wait for the playoffs, man. Y'all know the reaction. Hopefully, I'm probably gonna react to the game. If I watch the games, I'm probably still gonna react to it. So y'all know, get my thoughts on it and shit like that. I'm just gonna let y'all know I watched it, whatever. But cause this last year of the 14, this gonna be a fun year to watch. I ain't gonna lie. Damn, they gotta watch that shit live. But hey, man, y'all leave a like on the video. Gang, we out.